Hello, everyone. This is Jean here from Authentic Energy. We are live. Yes, it's Wednesday, and I know it's a surprise. You don't know when I go live. Okay. Well, I'm here every Wednesday and Saturday, no matter I'm here live or recorded. I'm very happy for you guys to, tune in, watch my video. And yes, today's a very special day. Happy International Women's Day. Woohoo! Nowadays, we celebrate Women's Day like whole month, right? Like in the entire 30 days. So it's not just today, the one day that we celebrate women, but also for the entire March, I think for the entire year, all day long. Every day we should be celebrating women, right? Don't you think? Whether if you're a gentleman or you're a lady that's watching this right now, drop Happy Women's Day in a comment below. All right. But also let me know where's everybody tuning in from. And I do have a very special topic for today. In the spirit of Women's Day, I want to talk about Herbalife and women, especially the Herbalife business opportunity, Herbalife coaching opportunity for women. Why it's great? Why is it great for women to jump into the Herbalife opportunity, the Herbalife nutrition coaching, especially for women? It's great. Herbalife opportunity is great for both men and women. Okay, we have, I think, in inside Herbalife, from what I have seen from the people that I know, like the coaches I know, it's about half half. Like half of them are women, half of them are men. But I can also see that why in the entire like network marketing industry, there are a lot of women. I think there's about 70 to 80% of people that are in the network marketing industry are actually women. Okay. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, yeah, maybe because women have more time or more patience or whatever. Well, there are a lot of reasons, but today I want to share with you guys based on my personal experience as a woman in Herbalife nutrition coaching, and also based on like what I have observed and what I have seen, why the Herbalife coaching and Herbalife business opportunity is great for women. I want to share with you guys. And also for those of you that are curious about Herbalife opportunity, about Herbalife business, or becoming a distributor, or becoming a Herbalife health coach, wellness coach, I hope this video can be helpful for you, right? And of course, use the chat box. You can use the chat box to interact with me, ask questions, and of course, let me know where is everybody tuning in from. Okay, I'm always interested to know because you never know, I might come to your city and we can hang out together. All right. So I've written some very simple notes, and I'm not gonna go into like talking about the company or anything like that. I've made a lot of videos previously talking about like what is Herbalife Nutrition and what a company's like. I've even got like updated videos. You can watch it in my playlist about like the opportunity, right? Like what is the Herbalife opportunity, right? So if you don't know much about it, you can go to my previous video to check it out. But today I just want to share with you guys some of the benefits and why a lot of women go into Herbalife coaching, and why Herbalife coaching is great for women. Okay, doesn't matter what background you're from, like doesn't matter what racial background you're from, what educational background, financial background you're from, your past does not define your present nor your future, right? So you don't actually have to feel like you're not qualified enough, you're not like good enough, or you don't know enough, because when you are here, right, this is a community where every woman is given the equal opportunity to make it, right? And I've seen like tons of stories, and I've actually met people, lots of women that went from like zero to hero, zero to like millionaires, right? Because they put in the right work and they've basically follow their passion, follow their heart. Okay, so this is like this video, I'm not like paid by anybody to say these things. And those of you guys who have been following me here on my channel for a long time, you know that everything that I share here is like 1000% based on my personal experience as a Herbalife distributor. Okay, and sometimes I actually even give like very honest and unbiased opinion. Actually, most of the time most of the time I give unbiased opinions, right? So like, while of course I am a like committed and loyal, like Herbalifer, but also like sometimes I do have to give you guys the honest opinions, right? So like, yeah, for that reason, I think you guys should listen to me. Okay, if you don't agree, no problems at all. Okay, I'm happy for you guys to disagree with me as well, right? So like, firstly, statistically speaking, right, more women are interested in health and wellness compared to men. I know some of you be like, no, men are interested in health and wellness too. I know, but I think there are a lot of men that are interested in like health and fitness, like, building bodies and like doing things like intermittent fasting or different things, right? But like statistically speaking, more women are like more inclined towards taking care of their bodies, self-care, right? Well-being, wellness, right? So somehow I think it is in the women's nature to be more mindful and to be more like conscious of our health, beauty, of course. Beauty is tied to health and wellness in many circumstances. So we are like, naturally more inclined towards, taking care of our body, taking care of our health, right? So like very naturally women are more interested in health and wellness, right? So for that reason, it actually kind of like organically, like the opportunity organically goes really well with a lot of women's interests and lifestyle, right? And for a lot of women out there, if you are interested but you haven't really done anything to pursue that, then this is probably a sign, right? Like definitely Herbalife opportunity is something that you could potentially explore, right? Because Herbalife is really about nutrition and healthy lifestyle, nutrition, health and wellness, right? So it's a great opportunity for those of you who are already interested in health and wellness, especially women, right? Because I know in women's magazine, in a lot of women's like groups and like friendship groups, whenever we talk, there's always topics around like health and wellness, self-care, right? So it is a big interest topic amongst women, right? So for that reason, I put it down here. It really aligns with our natural, instinct to take care of our body, right? And the second thing is a lot of women are looking to grow their income, right? I mean, due to so many reasons, a lot of women do need extra income, and of course, in a lot of countries, there's still a gender pay gap, right? And also, I don't want to go into the details, but for a lot of reasons, right, a lot of women do want to earn extra income. And speaking of growing income, there are more and more women looking into, entrepreneurship, right? In the 2020s. Right. So like the studies, like there's a survey, right? A entrepreneurship survey put out there and then found that about 70%, 72% of women want to start their own business, right? For various reasons, a lot of women want to start their own business. And also for some of the reasons I listed here that Herbalife opportunity can actually empower women for, that these are also the reasons why a lot of women want to get into business, right? But I will also speak about the common challenges in a second. So a lot of women want to grow income. So an opportunity like Herbalife is a great opportunity, great, like great opportunity for you to like grow your income by helping other people become healthy, helping yourself, but also helping other people become healthy, right? So especially when your interest is already in health and wellness, and also you want to grow your income, right? And make extra, like, I don't know, a few $100 or a few $1,000 a month, right? Then these two things really go hand in hand together. Okay. And then thirdly, lots of women would like to have the flexibility, right? So like, so for those of you who just tuning now, why, if you're wondering why I'm only talking about women, that's because today's International Women's Day, and this topic for today's topic is really women centric, women based, right? Not that men are not looking for flexibility or extra income, right? Which is why at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that, a lot of, we do have like, from my experience, half of the distributors are men and half of the distributors I know are women, right? So men, women are equally looking for the same thing a lot of times, but what I'm talking about here today is specifically for women. Okay. So let me know in the chat box, where my women at? Okay. Where are my sisters? Or you're just busy celebrating, partying for today, right? No worries. I had to like quickly take a break from taking care of my son and to do this video for you guys. So, I'm very honored. And also, I know that this is something I'm personally passionate about and I want to speak about it, especially on such a special day. right? So lots of women want that flexibility, especially having that flexibility to work from home so you can be near your family, your kids, and also having the flexibility to not be in a cubicle, work cubicle all the time. It just means so much because I think part of our nature, part of the feminine energy is for us to be, flowing like water. They always say that women are like water, right? Like we're flexible, we can adapt to changes, but also at the same time, a lot of us in our nature, we're looking for the creative flow. We're always looking and striving to change and looking to like improve ourselves, right? So I think for a lot of us women, we're not happy just kind of like be fixed in like one way of working, or we're not happy to be tied down in like one job, right? Or like working for a boss all the time, which is why, we want to look for a flexible or like creative way to, make a career rather than like answering to a boss, which is why being our own boss, making our own business here with a Herbalife opportunity is so attractive, right? It's something that really calls out to so many women, right? So many women resonate with it, right? So that flexibility is a big, big thing here, right? And like now, as a mother of soon to be two boys, I can really see how big of a difference it is for me to be able to do this work, like helping people, in wellness coaching with Herbalife, that I can actually do this from home. And I was able to move country. Lots of you guys heard my stories, right? I used to be based in Asia, and then I had the opportunity to move to Canada. But I was not very stressed by it because I knew that I could continue to do my Herbalife business overseas, like in Canada. So if I have to move to, like, I don't know, somewhere else, I'm not afraid because I know that I have the flexibility, and Herbalife business does give us the flexibility to do the business from anywhere we want. Okay. So the flexibility is a big thing that a lot of women are looking for. And then a lot of women are able to pursue their passion in the Herbalife business. Okay. So the passion is not just in health and wellness, but a lot of women are passionate about building communities. A lot of women are passionate about teaching, and a lot of women are passionate about helping people, right? So like, you can think of, one to two women in your life that who love helping people. Right. It is just in our nature to nurture and to help, to take care of others. Right. So like in this, in the Herbalife context, right, it is really all about helping people to be healthier and happier. So that's that kind of like, passion, the natural passion in, like teaching, helping others, or the natural passion in health and wellness is really helpful, and it's very big here, and it can really help, it can really help women grow the business here, right? So you can actually pursue your passion with the opportunity, but also at the same time, if you have like a creative passion like painting, arts, or gardening or something like that, right? But then you'll always kind of find that you're short of time and energy to do that, due to the fact that you may have a very busy like 9 to 6, 9 to 5 job, right? Then when you look into the alternatives of like starting your own business, like with Herbalife here, then you are actually helping yourself increase your time flexibility, your financial freedom, and then you are able to actually excuse me, pursue your passions outside of your career, because you now have more time and energy, and also money freedom to do that, right? So this is something I do have to mention. Like lots of women really want to pursue their passion, but they're always limited because of the current financial or work situation they're at, right? And yeah, this is very important. Lots of women would like to have more family time, right? More time with the family. And also because of this very key reason, why you see a lot of mothers. There are a lot of mothers in Herbalife Nutrition. Okay. A lot of mothers pursue this path to, to coach others, to help others get healthy, because if you ask them why you get into this industry, they will tell you that I'm doing this for my kids, right? I want to be a healthy role model for my kids, but also, I want to do this so that I can make, a good solid income for me and my family, and I'm able to do that myself, right? Rather than relying on the partner or relying on something else like government, paycheck or anywhere else, right? So a lot of mothers I met, right? Now as a mother, I can really feel that, like why you want to do that for yourself and also for your kids, right? That, like you want to be that independent woman and you want to really kind of like you want to create that, stable source of income for yourself and for your family, right? And, Herbalife is definitely one of the creative, one of the good ways for, women, mothers to make that independent financial income, right? That's something that I really want to share. So as a mother of two, soon to be two now, I can really feel that yes, having this opportunity to coach others from anywhere I like, mostly I do it from home now. Like I can really feel that yes, I'm able to be around my son. Sometimes it's very annoying, he really wants me to play with him. I just gonna keep it 100, right? But I'm still able to be like, okay, that's all right. But I'm able to do certain things online. I still can like reply my clients' emails and do certain online coaching, or I just have to bring my son to the Zoom calls. But this is something that I wouldn't be able to do if I was to work in an office, right? So for that, I'm very grateful for. And lastly, this is a really great point that a lot of people probably don't know about. Women, like comparing to men, let's say, okay, women make great, like natural teachers and coaches. Women make great teachers and coaches. Like for some reason, naturally, a lot of us are just great at teaching, right? Great at coaching. So if you look at like the amount of women that we have at schools, right? There are a lot of female teachers out there, female professors, female lecturers, right? And versus men, right? So and in this industry, like in Herbalife nutrition industry, in the network marketing industry, if you are naturally, not saying if you're not, then you won't succeed at the business, but if you are naturally good at teaching, and if you're already good at teaching, or you have the skill, you have acquired the skill to teach, or you are interested in teaching, you just love teaching, you love sharing things, sharing knowledge or information with others, then you have a high chance to succeed in the business. If you don't have, if you don't enjoy teaching, if you don't have the skill to teach at the moment, you don't have to worry. Okay, you don't have to stress about like, okay, then it's not for me, right? I'm just saying that you have a big advantage if you are already working as a teacher, or you enjoy teaching, right? Enjoy sharing things with others. So for women, a lot of us do enjoy talking and sharing information with others. Then we have an advantage, right? If you don't, that's okay. It is a skill you can acquire. To be honest with you guys, I didn't know how to teach, right? Before I got into the industry, like how many years ago? 8 years ago, right? I really had no idea how to teach. I got myself certified in the yoga teacher training course, not because I wanted to teach. I just wanted to get that knowledge for myself because I was obsessed with yoga, right? I didn't want to teach. I graduated from the certification. I didn't want to teach, but somehow I was inspired by my yoga teachers saying that you have this knowledge. Why don't you share, right? Even just volunteer and do free yoga classes, right? Why are you keeping it to yourself? Why are you being so selfish? So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And then in the process of just experimenting, doing like volunteer work, I realized that I actually enjoy it. So for those of you who don't know if you're a good teacher, if you enjoy teaching or not, just try it out, right? Like just sharing information with family and friends, and you may find that in the whole process of sharing, you actually enjoy it. Right. I mean, there's a few more points I do want to point out why the Herbalife opportunity is great for women, not just in 2023, but going forward, right? Because obviously there are more and more women wanting to, become more financially independent, financially confident as well. And also more and more women want to be business women, right? Want to be in business, right? You will see that the statistics have changed. Traditionally, there were more men in the business, but nowadays, you start to see more and more women CEOs, right? More girl bosses, more women entrepreneurs and founders and creators of different companies, right? So, like those of you who are watching right now, if you're a woman and if you're thinking about starting your business, don't let anything hold you back. Okay, whether if you want to get into Herbalife opportunity, Herbalife nutrition business, or something else you want to do, right? Like I'm here sharing with you as a woman to another woman, as a sister to another sister. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anyone's opinion, don't let your family, your spouse, or anyone's opinion hold you back, right? They're telling you that, oh, too many risks, too many things unknown involved. That is because they don't know anything about it, right? And they're scared, but don't let their scarcity mindset and don't let their fears of not succeeding, their fears of failures affect you, because you never know. You never know where you can take your passion, right? So this is my true message here, right? It has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but it does have a lot to do with what I'm talking about here, right? So a few more things I wrote down here. Everything that I share with you girls here today, with you guys here today, is 1000% from the bottom of my heart, and also 1000% from my own personal experience. Okay, I've started here. Community. Women love community. Don't wait, girls. We love communities. We love feeling like we belong to a group. We belong to a tribe. We belong to I don't know, a circle where we can, like, be supported, where we can, like, feel trusted, right? So, like, one amazing thing about Herbalife is that it's all about community. Oh, I erased it. It's all about community. And those of you who have heard my story, why I joined Herbalife, it was really the community that drew me in. Like, a bunch of people working out, so happy, so cheerful, supportive, and, drinking shakes. To me, that was like not like something I've ever encountered, right? So, like, the coaches and the people inside the community are very important, right? And I was really drawn towards that community energy. So for women, like, we always want to be part of a, community, part of a tribe, right? So Herbalife is the perfect place for you to form your community, or for you to become part of a community, right? Like, we have our online community with Authentic Energy, and I can, like, I can tell you guys, a lot of people really love being part of it. Doesn't matter if we don't see each other, like, in person, but just by being part of a community makes a huge difference, because everyone knows that, they're not working on themselves, they're not doing something in the dark. They have someone, there to hold themselves, accountable, and they do have the coaches and the peers to support them, right? So community is a big factor here. Women love community, right? And we're not just talking about having a community that supports your health and wellness, but also, as a distributor, as a Herbalife coach, right? You have a community of other distributors and coaches and mentors, right? And leaders that actually support you in your business growth. Right. So this is great for those of you who don't have any experience in business, and you're kind of like worried and stressed about, like, how do I make it? Right. So, but when you're in Herbalife, you don't have to worry about any of that, because we have the system and the training system, and, like, the mentorship to guide you. Right. So for a lot of people who want to start a business, but you don't know where to start, and you don't have any prior knowledge or experience or education, right? Then in Herbalife community, we have all the training available for you, like, to help you start from zero. Right. So that's something you don't have to worry about, because you have your community. Your community's got you back, right? And just a few more things I want to, oh my God, I can't believe I erased them. A few more things I wrote down, because I felt really empowered and compelled to share this, especially on an International Women's Day. Can you see my word says empowerment here? Right. Nowadays, we're always talking about women's empowerment and self-empowerment, being powered in so many things. Yes, the word empowerment has a lot of power, right? Empowerment does have a lot of layers of meanings as well. But here, like, personally in my community here at Authentic Energy, I feel like, when we're talking about Herbalife, and how does Herbalife empower women, empower its members, right? I will always write down these few things, right? This is just like, I just wrote it down, like, instinctively. I didn't do my research. I just wrote it down, like, this is what I want to share, right? How does Herbalife empower women? Okay. Empower women in terms of financial confidence, empowers us to build financial confidence. Like, I know a lot of people talk about, I talk about sometimes, like, building financial freedom. But the thing is, you cannot have the freedom if you don't have the confidence. right? So how do we build financial freedom? You need to actually build, you need to acquire and build your financial confidence in the skills, like in the financial basics, right? Like your financial management. Are you acquiring skills in, like building your business? And what are the like day-to-day daily method of operation, right? What are the um income generating activities you have to do, right? If those basics are not mastered, then we're having trouble, right? Then we will not feel confident, financially, right? If we don't feel financially confident, it's very hard for us to achieve financial freedom, right? So I always tell people, before we speak about financial freedom, we have to look at how do we build financial confidence. So I'm very thankful to Herbalife and also my mentors, in Herbalife coaching to teach me how to build financial confidence, right? It was my coach Chris who taught me. I had no one teaching me how to manage my finance. My mom tried many times. I never listened to her, but like my coach actually taught me like very basic stuff about how to, separate different, expenses and income, and how to like manage my own finance so I don't have to like live a pay to pay live a paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, right? Like seriously, it started from there. It started from like ABC, like really, really basic stuff. And we just build on from there. And next thing is personal growth. Yeah. It was also because of personal development that I saw like the amount of personal development training that Herbalife does that made me say yes to the opportunity. Because I'm someone and I know that I'm not alone. A lot of women out there would like to work on their, like personal growth, right? Like elevating your mindset, elevating your personal confidence, right? Elevating your life. So Herbalife is a great platform, a great community for that to help you elevate your personal growth, right? So you're not just growing financially and health and physically, but you're also growing as a person, right? Getting to the next level of yourself. And yes, it empowers us in terms of health improvement for sure, right? Like I've never seen anyone that comes into Herbalife and becomes, not healthy, right? Because we're always talking about how to take care of our health. That's number one, right? Because we're in the health and wellness industry. So if we don't even know how to take care of our own health, our own well-being, then how can we help others, right? So or we can actually take care of our well-being, at the same time while we're coaching others, right? So this is very important. And lastly, social and mental growth, right? So basically Herbalife empowers us women to grow socially and mentally. Yes. So I'll say kind of like social and mental goes as part of the personal growth as well, but I do want to separate it because I want to emphasize on the fact that a lot of people who join the Herbalife business, women especially, they become more confident socially. Before they were probably a bit shy and didn't want to speak to people, or like were afraid to speak in public or to a group of people. But after being in the business for some time, they grew the confidence to like publicly speak and to have that social confidence to be around people very comfortably, and also at the same time, it helped them grow themselves, mentally, right? This is a big thing here. Maybe not everybody in Herbalife emphasize on the mental growth, but I know that here, at least in my organization and also like our community with my mentor, we are always talking about elevating ourselves mentally, right? So these are the things I want to mention in the spirit of celebrating Women's Day, why Herbalife opportunity is great for us women, right? So let me know if you also personally know a few benefits, and you as a woman, if you're watching right now, if you're already in the Herbalife coaching, how has Herbalife, benefit you? How has Herbalife empower you as a woman? Please share with me and write them in the comment, right? So these are things I want to speak about here today, right? These are my handwritten notes. And I may come here, here and there to do special episodes talking about women. I mean, I've already made a lot of episodes talking about women. I mean, my whole channel and also our vision and mission is to help women, especially women. We help men too, but we are really women focused, right? Our group and our team is really women focused. So I feel like, in March, especially we're celebrating women this whole month, right? We'll be definitely making more topics and more videos talking about, like women's health, women's body confidence, women's confidence, personal growth, and business, and Herbalife nutrition and women. We talked about it in one of my videos before, but I will continue to talk about it. And of course, motherhood. I have received a lot of requests from many of you to basically asking me to make more episodes talking about motherhood and pregnancy, postnatal, prenatal health. So I'll be more than happy to, do more episodes around those topics, right? Let me know in the comment below, like if there's any specific topic you want me to speak about, and let me know what you think of today's episode, if it's like helpful for you. And yes, if you're watching and if you're not a woman, no problems, because everything I just mentioned here can apply to men as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Okay, and you know where to find me if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook. Just search for Authentic Energy, and there I am. Okay, if you send me a message, I will always try my best to reply you within 24 hours. Okay, I don't have any robots or any machine to reply my messages for me. It's always me there. Okay, and sometimes I'll have my team to reply the emails, but mostly it's me. All right, thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Bye bye.